Life is too short to hang on to your problems and distress, and as soon as you start realizing that your troubles are not even considered as mere ants in front of the elephants of miseries of different people, you start living from the inside out. Depression in recent times has raised its ugly head as a fascinating term. But we need to understand that those actually going through it are the ones who find no motive to be in this world. And I was one of them. All the minor silly problems seemed to be so large in front of me that I started making myself believe that I don't deserve to be in this world. I entered my room and thrust myself at the corner. The pointed part of the wardrobe hit my shoulder, and I believe it could be any other day, I would have sat down with pain and cried. But that day there was no sensation of pain and suffering because I wanted to die. I wanted to end my life. All I could think of was the problem and issues of my life, and it seemed to me that nobody in the world loves me or cares for me. I grabbed a hammer and started hitting in my head. On the very second blow, there was bloodbath all around, and the dark red color of the blood seemed to give enjoyment to me. I started cutting my hands with the blades, and all that seemed to give happiness to me. I took out the paracetamol tablets and put 10 of them inside my mouth and started chewing it with pleasure. I wanted to die, and before that I wanted to hurt me. I wanted to give me pain. All I could think of was suicide that night. It felt to me that everyone around me looked at me in disgust. So being on this planet seemed to be the toughest thing right now. I took a pillow and started holding my breath through it. On one second I acted like the criminal murdering an innocent person and laughing by forcing the pillow in the face, and on the next very moment it was that innocent person asking for forgiveness. I was going through a split personality disorder, and I realized that I was turning mad. I jumped from the floor and landed on my chest. My falling created a large sound that my mom and dad came running to my room. They break in the door, and there they stood at awe to me. All my face was covered with blood, with white crushed tablets all over my lips. Mom started crying, and my father didn't know what to do. Next day, my father took him out with me. We traveled almost 50 kilometers that day, and while traveling, he showed me the people on the road begging, crying for money. He showed me the people who were eating food on the road. He showed me the distress and problems of people around us, and in a moment, all the suffering inside me seemed to vanish. All my problems looked so smaller and little in front of the vast and various hardships of people. And that day I understood that I have a reason to live, and that I have all the rights to be in this world. For all I believe the change that day brought in me, I was back. Bang on, I was back. People don't fake depression. They fake being okay. Remember that. Be kind.